Ahead of the Prime Minister's trip to the United States next week, a new report has revealed details about the pending AUKUS submarine announcement. Our political reporter Olivia Casely joins me live now from Canberra. Olivia, what submarines has Australia settled on?
Well, that's still out for the jury, but Reuters is reporting that Australia is set to purchase up to 5 US Virginia-class nuclear submarines over the next decade as part of the AUKUS agreement. Opposition leader Peter Dutton has previously said this is the option that the government should go with, but government officials have been a lot more circumspect about the details, considering these negotiations with the US and the UK have still been very much underway. This is the first detail we've heard about this. We haven't had confirmation from our own government yet, but this comes ahead of Prime Minister Anthony Albanese's trip to San Diego next week, where he's going to meet with Joe Biden on this very issue.
Yeah, that's right. After his trip to India, we'll get more from Kieran Gilbert, who's living his best life over there at the moment. Olivia, on the submarines is one thing. Parliament is sitting today as well. The government has got the votes it needs for the National Reconstruction Fund. I think that's just passed, hasn't it?
Yes, so the Greens have now on board with that. It's now passed after the government has agreed to an amendment to essentially mean that the NRF, so the National Reconstruction Fund, can't be used as a vehicle to fund new coal and gas projects or for native forest logging. What this does is essentially put guardrails in place so that, for example, if parts of the manufacturing sector were looking for funding in the future, government money can't go to it if they were tied to coal or gas. The Greens are really chalking this up as a big win. Greens leader Adam Bant released a statement a little earlier in which he said coal and gas are the biggest cause of the climate crisis, so this is a big win for the climate and a big win for jobs and the economy. Here is Industry Minister Ed Husic addressing this in the House just earlier.
The fund has at its heart $3 billion dedicated within the $15 billion of the NRF that has been factored into our plans to reduce emissions to meet the targets that the Parliament has supported for 2030 and net zero. It's been calculated in that modelling. We would not want to do anything inconsistent with that. Hence, and for those people that are wanting to know why the government's agreed to the Greens amendment, we are not going to do anything that runs counter to that $15 billion investment.
Laura, it's important to note that Labor has always said that the point of the NRF is to boost manufacturing and wouldn't be used for coal or gas, but now that is explicit. As for negotiations on the safeguard mechanism, they're still very much deadlocked.
Yeah, it seems like it. Olivia, thank you.